people, good health people, young people that went and took the vaccines without any medical history before, without nothing. They went to take the vaccines after 48 hours, after 1 month, after 2 months.
They die.
They died. And the families, we didn't in Israel, thousands have been dying, maybe more. I think that 10 of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. There's a lot of censorship. We don't know the numbers, but we know for sure that people are dying from vaccines because, people know people. So somebody know a brother and another know a friend and a woman know a neighbor and etc. This is how we get the information today because it's all censored. So how come that we didn't found not even one parent's brother, sister that admitted that the vaccine killed the family member? How come? What's going on?
Well, it's easier when there's a terrorism action. It's easier to point and to say, okay, it's the Muslims. Okay, this is the anarchist. Okay, this is the blacks. This is the whites. This is the extreme right and whatever. It's very easy to point, but how can they point a vaccine which is supposed to help them to fight against death? It is impossible because they don't have the knowledge about science. They don't know nothing about it. They go to see a doctor, and the doctor said, well, don't worry, I'm going to be paid if I vaccine you. And they told me that the vaccine was perfect, even if it's an experimental action. But I'll get my money, you'll get satisfied. If you die, who cares? You will be dead, you will not complain to me. And the problem is that the doctor who is who has studied for so many years medicine and who doesn't know about medicine because he's taking an experimental vaccine. This is crazy. They are crazy. So the first people who are the real crazy guys are the doctors who got the vaccines because they didn't think about it. They always listened to. So they are not doctors. Because science, it is the study of facts. And before to get vaccinated, you have to get some facts. And there is none. Even though we know that all the tests before about some of those vaccines, all the animal tests, all the animals died. The monkeys and les furets in French. Les furets, it's a little animal you make fur with them. It's terrible, but anyway, they used those animals, and all those animals died. So it's crazy, and the people, they believe to the doctors because they think they have the knowledge. Obviously, they must have the knowledge, but they don't. Because they are wrong. And they are going to die also. And if the doctors are vaccinated, who's going to cure the people in 2 or 3 years? Who?
Do you believe that deep inside people know the real truth and they are lying? And they are lying even to themselves?
It's very difficult to say because they are convinced to be right. That's terrible. They are convinced to know. I have discussions with doctors who are awake and they say they are crazy. They don't know anything about medicine. They have forgotten everything. So maybe they lie to themselves, but they're going to die. And the first thing that a living being knows is to survive, not to die. And I guess they think that they are going to survive, but they are not, obviously. We have to be careful because, you know, it's an experimental vaccine. So in the lot of the vaccines, you have between 25 and 30% of vaccine which are not vaccines, which are a neutral vaccine. And that's why some people will tell you, well, I know people who are vaccinated and they don't feel anything. They're not different. Of course they are not, because they have the neutral vaccine. But the others, they have the right one. That explains why they are dying. So I cannot say if they know or not. Maybe some knows because they are part of the plan. But many others, they don't know.
Of course. I wanted to ask you, the WHO today wrote on the internet website, they wrote there that they are saying that it's forbidden to vaccinate the children. This is the last news from the last hours. Even though the CDC and the Israeli Health Ministry and the American Health Ministry saying that it's okay to continue vaccinated the children. So it looks like that it's a game, because some voices are for something, some voices are against something, and they're always playing like in the same game, in the same battlefield. It's like the televisions, they're doing the same. One day they are saying that the vaccine might kill you, and another day they are saying the opposite, go and take the vaccines. So can you explain us what's going on?
In France, they don't say don't take the vaccines. In France, they are saying you have to take the vaccine, and if you go against the vaccine, you're a criminal. That's what they're saying. Maybe they have changed their mind now in Israel because they have forced vaccination and now the people are dying. Maybe it's like this, but not in France, I can assure you. So it's really a game. First of all, if the vaccine is for COVID, so children don't need the vaccine because they don't get COVID. But now they have forced the vaccination for children. Why? Why? There is no scientific explanation for vaccinating those children with this experimental vaccine. I'd like to remember that it is an experimental vaccine. So there is no proof it is efficient. But now we have young people who declare sickness of old people, like heart problem, mind problems. I mean, they have clots all over the lungs, the heart, the brain. It is, these clots